Very good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Mendoza in Argentina. It's the third match on day 2 of the Women's Champions Trophy. It's the first from Pool B as England take on Germany. Both these two teams lost their opening matches yesterday. England 2-1 to Australia, Germany 1-0 to Argentina. So this is a key game for these two. All those four teams have chances to reach the semi-finals because this tournament, the first round of knockout matches are quarter-finals. So the top place team in Pool B will play the fourth place team in Pool A, the second place, the third. And so all four sides, in fact all 8 sides in the competition, have a chance of making the semi-final no matter where they finish within their pool. But what you want to do is finish as high as possible up the pool, because in theory that will give you an easier quarter-final because you play a lower ranked team from the other pool. Doesn't always work like that, but that's the theory behind it. So the team's been led out onto the park by the two umpires, and now we'll have the national anthems first of England and then of Germany's. Well, these two proud hockey nations have met 64 times before today. England have won 27, Germany 28, and 9 have been drawn. England, though, has scored 160 while conceding 106. So this one has all the hallmarks of being a very, very tight game. Let's have a look at the two lineups, starting with England. And no Alex Danson. She's down as captain on that list there, but in fact Sam Quek, number 13, is leading England. Danson had a couple of scans yesterday after her collision in the opening match against Australia. She was cleared from hospital and returned to the team hotel last night, but she will take no further part in this competition, and we wish her all the best in her recovery from that collision. In goal, Maddie Hinch returns to the starting lineup in place of Kirsty Mackay. That is not Danny Kerry. Danny Kerry will be up in the stands, but let's have a look now at the Germany lineup. And well, no goals for them as of yet in this competition, but keep your eye out on number 23 Marine Mavers and number 26 Hannah Gablak. They'll be up front for Germany, trying to cause England as much trouble as possible. The captain, number 28, Julia Müller, at the back. She is the most experienced of the players that Yamila Mulders, and there he is, has to call upon. His side played very, very well against Argentina. They were totally outplayed in the first quarter, but grew into the game and were a little unlucky to lose it. Right, here are two umpires from Argentina. Mercedes Sanchez, there she is. She will be calling on the far side of the park, and on the near side with the cat from Australia, Lisa Roach. Now that's Lisa, not Mercedes. And we are just about ready to get underway. Germany will start us off attacking the goal to our right-hand side in that first choice strip of white shirts, black skirts, black socks. England in all red. And I'm delighted to say, alongside me in the commentary for this one, the former Wales and Great Britain international, Sarah Thomas. And Sarah, I mentioned those 64 games, 27 wins for England, 28 for Germany, and we think it's going to be as close as that here, don't we?
Yeah, I imagine it's going to be a really tight game today, and a very physical context out there on the pitch. England will be looking to improve upon their performance yesterday against Australia, while Germany, yeah, I think they played really well against Argentina last night, and looking at them in their warm-up and the build-up for the game today, they look a lot more relaxed and cheerful as a team. So be interesting to see who goes out there and makes the first move, and yeah, who gets the first goal on the score sheet. Well,
recent results, let's start at the European Championships, I guess 18 months ago. 4-4 in the final in Bonn in Belgium. What a game that was. A game England really should have won. That was a golden opportunity for them to win the European title, as Germany get on the front foot. Germany won the shootout 2-0 on that occasion, and they're looking to get the opening goal here. Into the circle it comes, and it's just ushered off the end by Holly Webb. Into the top of the 25, Steindor with time and space, and Gilbert comes across to try and put the pressure on, and the free hit given to Germany on the circle edge, 5 meters out. It's going to be taken by Hasselmann. Müller-Wieland to Müller, and it's shut down by Bray, but Germany still have possession. Cut out by Ansley. So we mentioned the European final. These two met in the World Cup final in The Hague back in the summer. Both sides had very disappointing World Cup campaigns, but England won that game 3-1. And then they played twice at Bisham Abbey recently, and England won both of those 2-1 as well. But here is Gablak on the reverse stick, and Hinch will clear right-footed, and it's a good start by Germany.
Yeah, Gablak was really impressive in the game against Argentina yesterday as well, I thought, and she looks really sharp again starting this game, getting a backhand shot there.
Otter. Müller. And trying to cut it out was Haycroft. Here is Haycroft, wins the free hit, taken quickly up towards Ellie Watson, who wasn't due to play in the game against Australia, but when Danson was injured, she was called upon. Danny Carey's decided that he's going to approach these matches with squads of 16, although he's got 18 players here. He feels this new quarters system that these matches are being played over, when you have 18, sometimes you make changes for the sake of changing them. But anyway, Gilbert to the circle edge, good work from Gilbert, tries to play it to the far post of Bray, and England, having absorbed some early pressure, now look to apply some pressure of their own.
Yeah, great work there from Susie Gilbert, passing a number of players on her way into the circle, but just pushing that ball towards goal, towards her teammates. But very good from Hasselmann, as always, in terms of clearing the ball and being really feisty in defence, and winning the ball back for her team there.
Otter, first time up the line, picks out Mavers, and Quack gets the decision. Haycroft, who had a good game against Australia, continuing to play well in the middle of the park for England. Owsley. Lorenz Plays it off the park.
England completely overloading the right-hand side of the field at the moment. There's not one of their players on the left-hand side or within the centre of the left either. So clear what their tactics are here at the moment to attack the left side of the German defence and try and win some corners, and hopefully that will lead to some goals for them.
Hannah McLeod going hunting. But good work from Muller-Wieland to get out of that tight situation.
Yeah, really tight down there on the right-hand side and just trying to do a right-hand drag to pass the player, but fortunately taking to ground there.
This is Callan to Gilbert. Gilbert, oh, lovely skill against Muller. Gilbert to the top of the circle, just taken away. I think it was Stockholm got the stick in.
Yeah, did really well there. I don't know if Shauna McCallan thought she was actually in the circle. She aimed up to her backhand and then probably realised where she was. But great defence from the Germans, stepping up nice and high, putting pressure on the England players.
Gablak in round the back and Queck is there, but here's a chance, half shot from Oldhaffer, and the whistle's gone.
Yeah, opportunistic shot there, but good that she's immediate thought is to get something on target. Didn't work out on this occasion for them, but good closing down of Sam Queck there on the left-hand side from the German girls.
Added responsibility for Sam Queck today with the captain's armband as Lee plays it infield to Townsend. Townsend making tracks to the edge of the circle. Townsend onto the reverse stick side. Oh, dearie me. She had the opportunity to get the shot away. She'd skinned Christina Hillman.
Yeah, she literally driving through the centre of the field there, and absolutely no one was coming near to her. And she must have thought, God, I'm in my luck here. She kept going and going, but yeah, couldn't quite execute that backhand shot. Was in absolute acres though there to get a shot off.
Lovely turn, and England having some joy here. Certainly getting into the circle, but the final ball lacking for the time being. And this a far pacier game than the first two we've seen today. Penalty corner. Jolie just has to run off the knock, but first penalty corner of the match goes to the team in red.
Muller was just trying to clear that ball out of the circle, wasn't she? And in doing so, just hit her own teammate's foot. Yeah, just caught her own player then and gave away the corner.
Good skill from Lee. So Ansley left Castle. Gilbert, it's on target, and it's a good save by Muller on the post.
Yeah, here we can see the corner from England. Holly Webb taking the shot at the top of the circle, but nice save there from the number 28, Julia Muller, on the post for Germany.
Lee.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see more of Joey Lee. I thought she was really impressive yesterday and one of the most creative forwards England had. So looking forward to seeing her get on the ball a little bit more in this game and seeing what she can do.
Townsend runs into a wall of Germany sticks. Germany with a chance to clear. Julia Muller to her teammate and centre-back Jana Muller-Wielander. Hellman Hasselmann's so good, and she tries to pick the pass to Altenberg. Ansley to take.
Hannah McLeod's just standing right behind the German defence and no one's picked her up. If you get some way of finding her, that'd be great.
This is Altenberg. Altenberg, lovely bit of skill, but Ansley equal to it. Kruger wins the long corner. Schroeder to the circle, who's coming to meet it? The answer was Christina Hillman, but England get the hit out. Ansley, oh dear, just took her eye off the ball, was looking up the line before she had the ball under control. Müller, now the pendulum sort of swings back towards Germany. They had the initial period of pressure, then England had their part. Germany looked to camp out in the England 25.
Yeah, like in every game, you know the opposition are going to come at you and you're going to have to absorb that pressure. But the thing then is that when you get your opportunities, like England have had a couple, you need to put them in the back of the net.
Nice bit of skill from Schroeder. Feeds it out to that right-hand flank for Germany, and Ansley's across to just tip it away for a long corner.
German forwards are very static in the circle at the minute. A huge gap between the defence and the forward line, so
Mercedes Sanchez just asking Lisa Altenberg
yeah.
not to stop or not to push anymore.
Yeah, she's a feisty player, but I think she's just, you know, really passionate and just wants to get involved.
Otter to Kruger. Kruger facing her own goal, plays it into Reynolds, who just kicks it off to Lorenz. Lorenz up the park. Here's Altenberg once again up against Holly Webb. And Altenberg comes away with the ball. Kruger, Müller-Wieland, Julia Müller now on this left flank. Picked off by Bray. Sideline ball, which Otter will take. Gablak. Gablak back to Otter. Good work from Georgie Twigg just to usher the Germany player down that left flank. Müller, lovely looking pass, but we've seen that so many times. If it's not absolutely on the turf, players are having difficulty in bringing the ball under control, and it's frustrating not only for the player but for the coaches as well.
Yeah, great vision and execution from Müller.
Now there's a nice looking ball to Bray. Bray to Watton. Watton now, can she return the ball to Bray? Bray's got the opportunity on the reverse stick shot. Good save by Reynolds. It's now with Reynolds again. Bray with the open shot goal. Watton is appealing rather than trying to chase the ball down, and Germany survive.
Yeah, 2v1 there for England on top of the circle against the German defence. Ellie Watton made the right decision in playing the ball to Sophie Bray and managing to get the shot off. Sophie Bray's got an absolutely fantastic backhand, so surprised she didn't do more there. But in saying that, great closing down from the German goalkeeper.
Here comes Gablak. Unsworth across. Unsworth clears up to Haycroft as we come towards the final 90 seconds of the first quarter. A first quarter that seems to have gone by in a flash. But it's Germany with a shot on target. Oh! And the follow-up from Marie Mavers. She's just hooked it wide.
Yeah, good follow-up from Marie Mavers there. Great early ball in. Didn't really make contact with it. This is the other side with the 2v1.
Townsend. Haycroft as well to try and get out the way, and here is Haycroft. The ball just span away from her. I think she thought she had it under control, and the spin just took it away, but England had possession, but a poor pass from a dead ball situation gives possession back to Germany, but then their basic passing skill lets them down. Stockel. Still battling for it, Stockel. And England eventually get it through Susie Gilbert. Gilbert away. Good. And inside the final 30 seconds, it's a 3-on-3 situation. That's a nice ball from Gilbert. And Owsley couldn't quite bring it under control. It was the right ball from Gilbert.
Yeah, great play from Susie Gilbert. They're really attacking the German defence, taking a good left-hand drag against Muller. And this is the 2v1 we saw earlier. Again, the best chance England probably had. Great strike from Brave, but the goalkeeper, in all fairness, closed it down extremely well. And in missing that, the German defenders were just able to mop it up and get the ball away.
As we see the shot from Mavers coming now, the quarter-time hooter has scored. Plenty of opportunities for both sides, but neither keeper has been beaten yet. It's been an enjoyable opening 15 minutes, but after the first quarter, it's England 0, Germany 0. Well, Sarah, that was a very fast quarter, which usually means it's been an enjoyable quarter.
Yeah, exactly. It has been enjoyable. There have been opportunities both ends of the field. I think England have had the better opportunities in which they probably should have capitalised on, and I fear that had they not put one of those away, as we saw yesterday with Germany, they'll have that confidence to just get back into the game more and more. I think Germany have been a lot better today in getting players higher up the field, which has enabled them to get more action in the attacking area, but at the same time they haven't really got any corners or any really concrete chances from it other than what we just saw from Davies.
Secondly, the reason we've been good is because we wanted to go forward to play well in there. Just double check some of your passes out of the back, just be absolutely certain a little bit. Alright, but they are fantastic that we're taking those opportunities to go forward on the side.
Interesting to listen into Danny Carey and what he wants. What do you make of what Danny Carey's been saying there to his team?
Yeah, he's right. He's asking his players to move forward a lot better. Half the girls in midfield are picking the ball up and not facing forward early on and just playing the ball back out. He wants them to take that risk and take that option to move forward, and looking at the pace of the ball around the back for that to improve. I mean, Danny Carey is a very good tactician, and I know when I've played for GB against Germany many times, he's very, very spot on with the ways in which you should press against them and what you should do when they...
Germany get this second quarter underway. England 0, Germany 0 after the first 15 minutes. It's been an absorbing first quarter here in Mendoza. Plenty of chances at both ends, and England on the attack at the start of this second quarter. Bray feeds it into McLeod. And I think there's going to be a... Did she just pull out a red? Okay. Yeah. She's changed her mind to a green card for Luisa Steindorf. Germany have got the hit and they picked up a green card.
Yeah, and I thought that was going against Hannah McLeod for hitting the stick and missing the ball, but I'm not sure exactly what happened there.
Unless it was something maybe that she said. That's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah, could have been.
England's ball. It's getting quite feisty, isn't it? We thought it might be a feisty physical affair. Muller. Otter. Needs a Steindorf. Confirmation of her green card. Muller. That's but picked up by Webb. Ansley does well. And Webb will try and complete this clearance. Bray finds herself inside the England 25 on defensive duty. Hasselmann cuts out that aerial ball and then feeds it in to Schütze. Schütze, twisting, turning, good work from Schütze into the top of the circle, but whistle blown. England bring it away through Owsley. Schütze's got to be careful, don't want to leave the stick dangling in there. Müller with a good tackle.
Yeah, a great tackle there from Julia Müller. Owsley is one of the players who looks very creative for England, but in that line she's just running in a straight line, which makes it easier for the defender to come in and place a tackle. She needs to kind of change the angle of attack, and when England have looked threatening in this game is when they've cut inside the field and gone direct towards the circle rather than on the outside.
Reynolds will come across and try and keep this alive, just close to the edge of the circle.
Yeah, great bit of skill there, tucks the ball back in and manages to beat 2 England players in one go.
Owsley's taken the long corner and wins another one. Gilbert still going, Gilbert across the circle edge. McLeod tries to get it out from underneath Reynolds. Reynolds has been the busier of the 2 keepers, but still her goal is intact. England ball, Unsworth takes it and finds McCallum. Webb, Unsworth. It's a good pick from Müller. And Hillman fouled by Owsley, and Owsley's going to pick herself up a card here.
Yeah, just watching the movement of the England forwards there when they were trying to get the ball out of defence. Both forwards were leading back towards the ball, meaning that they actually have no one really high then if they win it. I know they're trying to advance Sam Kwek down the right-hand side, but at the same time she's got a long way to go to try and get in that circle and be the forward pass. Yeah, there's the challenge there, Owsley. Just raising her arm into the German player.
Connected, closer together!
Webb trying to pick out Gilbert, doesn't go to Gilbert, does find Lee. Lee's foot gives Germany the free hit, which Gablak takes quickly. Gablak up against Kwek. Kwek's given away the free hit on the edge of the circle, which Hannah Kruger will take. Hasselmann. Hasselmann drops it out to Müller-Wieland. Lovely ball from Müller-Wieland. Now, well, there was time and space for the cross to come in. It didn't come in. They're trying to dribble it in, and England dribble it out and almost dribble themselves into trouble. Susanna Townsend with the initial dribble.
England got every single player in the defending 23 at the minute.
Germany had the opportunity. It's gone across the face of goal, and Hannah Gablak at the far post can't get the final touch. An England defender has got a stick on it somewhere. And England inviting pressure onto them by sitting so deep. Still a player down, England. Kruger goes round Kwek. Kwek recovers well, but Hillman has it. Hillman pulls it back. It's one-on-one with the keeper. They must score. The initial shot forward was from Otta, and then Hillman's got on the end of it to make sure it's crossed the line. And Germany take the lead through Christina Hillman.
Yeah, that was difficult for England. Having lost a player, they had to drop to 2 up front, and they were trying to manage it with the press, but Germany did very well to get around them. Beautiful little skip ball in behind there, and another one we see, and just composure there, and a great touch from Hillman just coming in on the post there just to make certain. Here you see her watching the ball as it comes up. Lovely finish, just doesn't rush at the ball, just keeps us eye on it and makes it in the back of the net.
So after 21 minutes, Germany have the lead. It's been an honest contest so far. Ball in, let go by Christina Reynolds. Number of players at 16s try and take it from sort of 20, 22 yards, don't they?
Yeah, always try and get that extra little bit, thinking no one's going to notice.
Muller-Wieland. It's the ball back. Away from Lee. Up the park and picks up. Shoots it, does well. Shoots it into the circle. Good defensive work. And Kwek lost it to Hauke. And Hauke almost had a chance to double Germany's lead.
Yeah, great ball through from Janne Muller-Wieland and just managed to get past Sam Kwek, and somehow Sam recovered and made that tackle. It did sound from up here that a lot of sticks were clattering, but England managing to get away without giving away a penalty corner.
Hasselmann gives away the hit. Lee has support in front of her, still going by herself, Lee. The ball knocked away by Schutzer, but nothing coming from either umpire. Turn from Townsend. Townsend still going. Good supporting run by Haycroft into the circle. Muller-Wieland gets a stick on it, plays it up into the leg of Haycroft. Despite Haycroft's plea to umpire Roach, Germany have the hit. Otter, Muller-Wieland, Hauke. Otter once more. Hasselmann. Hasselmann robbed by Watton. The ball falls kindly to Steindorf from a German perspective. Muller-Wieland. And the ball off the line from Otter goes over the back line for a 16 to England. Unsworth. Oh, I wasn't sure she was going to take it, and Schuster wins possession. Germany into the circle. Germany with the England defence turned. And Maddie Hinch stays tall.
Yeah, interesting there. I think Altenburg might have seen a little gap between the near post and Maddie. I think she went for that rather than the pass across. Not quite sure, but another good attack from Germany, and Schutzer looking very sharp in terms of winning the ball back from the England defenders and then attacking immediately towards circle.
Good take from Muller-Wieland. That's a nice pass to Mavers. Mavers down that goal line, back into the top of the circle. It's come all the way through to Otter. Otter onto the reverse stick, into the circle, gets the shot away. Hinch comes across, follow-up shot is up in the air and high from Leah Stockel.
Yeah, great ball across there from Otter. As we've seen earlier in the day, people have been shooting on the backhand to the near post, and that was much, much better from Otter. Getting the ball across the D, hoping that one of our teammates could get a deflection, and Stockel coming in for a flying rebound.
Here's Bray then into the circle at the other end. Bray plays it into Reynolds. Took it too close to the keeper, really. Gave the advantage to the keeper by being so close. Gablak comes inside, beats Unsworth, but can't. And it past Haycroft. Steindorf to take the sideline ball. 4 minutes away from half-time. England 0, Germany 1. The scorer of the only goal, Christina Hillman. From close range. First goal of the tournament for Germany. This is Müller-Wieland. Müller. Bray just wanted an extra second for the ball, and against Hasselmann, that's going to cost you. Hasselmann into the circle. Hasselmann on the reverse stick was just too far in front of her, and England survive again. But Germany in the ascendancy right now.
Yeah, great run for Hasselmann. She's actually even disappointed with that. Defender running through the centre of the field, doesn't quite get the contact with it, but a great layoff from the German forward as well, seeing her making her run through and making that connection together.
Haycroft, nice work, finds Owsley. Owsley inside Otter. Otter ends up on the floor, and Owsley feels she was impeded, but Lee has one possession back in the centre of the park. Lee into the 25, Lee into the circle, onto the reverse stick side. What can she do here? And the penalty corner is given from the umpire on the far side. I think it was a foot from Hannah Gablak. There's no dispute from Germany, so it's a good call from Mercedes Sanchez on the far side, helping out her teammate Lisa Roach.
Yeah, here we see it again. Bray just pulling that ball in, actually loses control of it, but even doing so, it hits the foot of Gablak. Sorry, that's not Bray, that's Shona McCallan.
So Ansley's at the top of the circle. Hannah McLeod. McLeod just standing behind Ansley. It's going to be Ansley. No, it's not. Oh dear, that's a right old mess at the top of the circle. And England could get caught here, but they can't because Gablak just took her eye off the ball. Here is Otter. Hillman wins the sideline ball. Christina Hillman plays it back out to Hasselmann. This is Müller. Müller-Wieland. Still going Müller-Wieland.
Yeah, Germany gone to a back four again and not really taking the left or right half really high up the field at the minute, but managing to win the sideline, albeit.
Yeah, frustrating for Hannah McLeod because it was there for the taking, wasn't it, for
yep.
her? Schroeder chops it out to Müller. So Müller-Wieland off the stick of Owsley. Hasselmann. The sideline ball. Müller. Well, Müller-Wieland's first touch almost puts her into trouble, but her reactions get her out of it. Hasselmann. This time she does lose out to McCallan. Owsley. She's going to go by herself, but she didn't really have any other option. Final 30 seconds. Schroeder has possession. Feeds Hasselmann. Hasselmann will just drop it out. Look after the ball in these final 20 seconds or so. Müller comes into Hillman. Hillman runs into the space that Otter was standing in. She's won the free hit. Oldhaffer. And that is the half-time hooter. And Germany have their noses in front at the break. The goal coming from Christina Hillman 6 minutes into the second quarter. It's England 0, Germany 1. Well, Suzanne Townsend looks a little bit disappointed, but that is the goal scorer, Christina Hillman. England with some really good opportunities, that 2-on-1 standing out the most for me, but unable to convert that pressure or get themselves on the scoreboard. Germany came into this one on confidence despite losing to Argentina last night, and they find themselves in front with the pendulum swaying from one team to another. But at half-time, it's England 0, Germany 1. Between England and Germany. And the difference between the two is Christina Hillman's goal on 21 minutes. England, though, have had plenty of opportunities in this game, but have not been able to take one of them yet. Let's have a look at some of the highlights with Sarah Thomas. And Sarah, England done everything apart from put it in the net.
Yeah, they've created opportunities and they've had several really good ones. Here's the 2v1, which was probably one of their best chances, and the goalkeeper's done really well to get out, but the backhand's just gone straight into her, and the follow-up, there's just been no connection. Here's Germany's chance the other side, nice little dinks in on the backhand and a great finish, just making sure that ball goes into the back of the net. Some nice 3D skills to get themselves there, and ball just played up off Maddie, but Hillman just making sure that ball goes into the back of the net, no doubt about it.
And then down the other end, England just getting too close to the keeper. And Hasselmann here could well have doubled Germany's lead. It just ran away from her a little bit, didn't it? But it's been fascinating. Both sides have had plenty of circle penetrations, but look at that, 6 shots from 12 penetrations for Germany, 2 from 9 from England. That'd be disappointing, I think, for Danny Kerry, a little more than 2 from those 9. But the possession in opponent's half, very, very similar, 0-2 penalty corners from England. So it is a very even game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you get a sense of that from up here in the commentary box anyway in terms of possession. But yeah, as you said, England have had 2 corners and haven't really done anything special with that. I know since London 2012 they've not replaced the likes of Krista Cullen, and without Kate Richardson-Walsh here at the tournament, I think they have Ansley who can do a flip. But yeah, they maybe need to come up with some variations on that in terms of capitalising. But as we said, they have had their chances and they've just not had that person who's been clinical enough to put it away in the first half.
Well, the England team are coming back out onto the park, and it looks like Danny Kerry is going to give us his thoughts of that first half. Let's hear from Danny Kerry now.
Danny, just get your thoughts on the first half.
Started really well, had all of the opportunities, had the one-on-ones with the German goalie, haven't executed it. A really poor decision to send a player off, left us a player light, and then we've chased the game Bahuli and they've taken their chance. That's lost a lot of belief. We need to find that back for the second half.
And is that what you're hoping for from your team in the second half?
Yeah, just a little bit more gumption, a little bit more commitment to what we're trying to do. Germany are going to make the pitch big, make you chase around a little bit. When we have the ball, there's a lot of space to counter-attack.
Brilliant. Thanks very much, Danny.
Mel Clulo with the questions, and thank you to Danny for his time. Not always easy, especially when your team's down. But yeah, can't argue with what he said, can you?
No, exactly. Honest answer. You know, these 2 sides have played each other enough to know exactly what they're going to do. And as you said, the space will open up. But the key point then is that they actually put the ball in the back of the net and they don't come away being the 1-0 loss or 2-0 loss again.
Well, England were 1 down in one of the test matches at Bisham Abbey, came back to win it 2-1, so there is that belief that they can come from behind against Germany.
Yeah, there is. There's the interesting thing about Germany, though, is that they're always like in the bigger tournaments. A game of Bisham Abbey doesn't really float their boat, so to speak, you know. Like something like this in front of a crowd is really when they start to play well. So they've been an interesting second half here, and I think Germany have a lot of belief in themselves now.
Well, they've taken a lot of belief from their game against Argentina last night, and the fans, the home fans, are filling the stadium now. There'll be a cheer at some point at the start of this second half when the Argentina bus rocks into the car park. That stand on the far side, everyone will be looking away down towards the city, because that's where the changing rooms are and where the bus pulls up when the players get out, and there'll be a big cheer and lots of chanting of Argentina, Argentina. But Christina Reynolds has had a fine game so far. Can England find a way past the Germany goalkeeper and bring parity to this match? Or can Germany hang on or even extend their lead? Well, we'll find out soon enough. This second half just about to get underway here in Mendoza in Argentina. There's Lisa Roach, the Australian umpire. And England get us underway, trailing Germany by 1-0. The goal coming after 21 minutes through Christina Hillman, the Germany number 9, and Marie Mavers and Schroeder. And Schroeder have Germany on the front foot at the start of this second half. They started the match on the front foot, but after the first couple of minutes, England came into it and had the better of the opportunities in that first half, but just couldn't find the back of the net. Ball down on this near side. It's with Townsend. Townsend's got support to her right if she wants it, and Georgie Twigg. She doesn't, and it's not the stick out of Julia Muller's hand, and that'll be an England ball on that far side. Ball comes across. Who was that up off? It was up off a Germany stick. Aerial ball thrown to try and alleviate some pressure, but Holly Webb picks it up. Nice work from Owsley. Can she keep it in play? She can. Now, can she find the pass? Owsley along the goal line. Rather than pulling it back, try to beat Reynolds underneath the pad, and Reynolds made it very comfortably.
Yeah, so similar to Sophie Bray's opportunity earlier. I mean, getting in on the baseline like that really isn't something that should happen all the time in international hockey. So when it does, it's absolutely critical that you make sure you get that pass to your teammate who's running in to support you, not that you try and get so close to the goalkeeper. Yeah, we see it's great work to get in such space over there and drives really well, but now's the time she needs to pass. There's two people waiting there, ready for her to play that ball in.
And Owsley almost intercepts it in the middle of the park as Muller plays it out. Lorenz. Centre of the park, and Townsend shows good strength to bring possession away. Owsley. That is a horrible looking tackle from Hauke, who is going to pick up a card. That's yellow. And quite right too.
Yeah, that's a terrible tackle.
But she was going to do that ever since she lost out to Townsend.
Yeah, the problem is though, she's coming, sticks from such a high angle coming down. That's always going to be deemed to be dangerous. It's always going to be a stick clatter there.
So England have got 5 minutes with a player more. Can they make it count? Kablak up against Owsley.
Yeah, which in terms of quarters now is actually a significant amount of time, isn't it, to actually get something done.
And it comes. Owsley can't quite bring it under control. But England do have the sideline ball, which is taken by Townsend.
She's absolutely isolated there though. She's taking the ball on her own. The other England forwards are in the circle, or the distance between the midfields is much too high. Need to get a bit closer together.
Just touched around the corner from Altenberg, picked up by Gablak. England get the call. Taken by Twigg, and in fact left by Georgie Twigg for Laura Unsworth to take, and Sam Queck has that ball on the right flank. Back into Unsworth. Townsend. Townsend out to Ansley. Unsworth. This is where England have got to move the ball, keep Germany moving around defence. They're a player like Germany. Twigg into the 25, up off the stick of Schroeder, and Schroeder having a good old scream at her teammates.
Yeah, I think the German coach is aware of what's going on. He's got 5 girls lined up to substitute just to ensure that they can keep moving out there and compete against England's pace at the moment.
No one's listening to him though. They're all trying to do some defensive work. Quack into the circle, and Germany get it clear. Townsend, good work from Townsend. And in the end, Germany get the decision. There is Franziska Hauke.
Yeah, he's screaming at his players to get off the field. They haven't got a lot left in their legs at all, and making 5 substitutions in one go here.
And he's giving a right old chat to Hannah Gablak, isn't he? He's
yeah.
really having a go at her.
He basically told her to come off, and then she continued running away from him, so he's telling her, come when I tell you.
Oh! And there's going to be another one here. Is this one going to be yellow as well? It is. So 2 double yellow card for Germany. They're down to 9.
Yeah, I think that's just a clumsy challenge. Sam Kwek does really well in terms of protecting the ball, but Altenberg trying to creep around there is never really going to win the ball from that position.
Well, now this is a real opportunity. They've got 3 minutes with Germany down to 9, and then a further 2 down to 10.
Yeah, this is their opportunity, isn't it? This is the time where they need to be precise in what they're doing and ensure that when they get into the circle, they really keep hold of that ball and ensure that it goes to their teammates.
And also exactly, play as a team, not as individuals. If you keep that ball moving around, the spaces, they have to come because these 2 are on the bench. Altenberg on the left.
And that happens so much, doesn't it? They think, oh, 9 players, I must go on my own. But you're absolutely right. You need to play as a team and pass the ball around.
From a Germany perspective, they just want to keep hold of this ball for as long as possible. As long as they have the ball, they can't concede a goal. That's good work by Stockel. Really good work.
Yeah, a tight area there for her to win the free hit, but she does it.
It's 1 minute.
Yeah, you can see nice tight skills.
And England have got to run and run here.
Yeah, and like I say, if England do pass the ball around, then they're going to tire the Germans out, and we're only in the 3rd quarter, so even if they don't capitalise with the players off in the 4th quarter, they should have a lot more legs in them than the Germans.
Well, Germany, since they've been down to 9, have had all the possession, which is exactly what they would have wanted.
Yeah.
Really good play from them. Frustrating from an England perspective. If you're a Germany fan, then it's exactly what you would have wanted. Otter, nice pass from Müller. Not going to be much rush to take this sideline ball. Otter throws the aerial. Hansley with a token gesture trying to bring that down. England now have their stick on the ball through Holly Webb. But you need to just get on with it here, England. Unsworth. Now, they're back up to 10 now, Germany, so they did really well for those 3 minutes, didn't they?
Yep, really well. They know how to hold a game, though. They know how to zap the pressure, so they've done that convincingly.
Yeah. No alarm bells at all for Germany during that period.
It's just too easy. They're getting the ball out past the English press far too easy, and that's just allowing Germany to play with the ball in midfield, make the easy pass, and get out of trouble.
Hasselmann to Hillman. Hillman up against Webb. Good tackle from Webb, but Hillman wins the foot race to the rebound. It's an England ball. Confusion, I think, as to whose ball it is, but it is an England ball. Townsend. Haycroft. Good hunting by Stockel. Unsworth. Unsworth once again inside the Germany 25 to McLeod. Beaten to it by Muller-Wieland. England wanting the foot, but well, they've got possession further up the park. Chance for Watton. It's like a goal yesterday. She hasn't really got hold of it, but somehow she's turned it in. Is it Owsley who's getting the congratulations? I thought it was Watton with the final touch. We'll have a look. Either way, it doesn't matter from an England perspective. They're back on level terms.
Yeah, Muller-Wieland wasn't 5 metres and therefore she wasn't able to do anything about it. And as the ball comes in, yeah, Ellie Wotton, I think it looks like.
Well,
there,
last touch, I think it's gone off Hannah Gablak.
Yeah. Ellie Wotton was the last English player to get a touch in that, and yeah, it's come off Gablak into the goal there.
So another goal, 2 goals in 2 internationals for Ellie Wotton. She'll get the, well, it's gone down as Lily Owsley, but it wasn't her. It was Ellie Wotton for sure. And England back on level terms, and the irony of it all is when Germany back up to full strength, but maybe that's worked in their favour as well, because Germany have just switched off a little bit because they think, okay, we've seen off that period of 9 and then 10. And England back on level terms. So we've got 5 minutes of this third quarter remaining.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what that does for England, whether it does give them that belief and to go chasing this game. I mean, 12 of these girls have never played in a Champions Trophy before.
Owsley with a chance. Least makes the keeper make a save. And couldn't get the rebound away. Unsworth into the circle. Brought away by Muller-Wieland. Off the leg of Altenberg. Ansley into Gilbert. This is Owsley. Gilbert. There's a foot off Hannah Kruger. No real attempt to stop the ball from Gilbert, so that's better. That's where it needs to be taken from. And Lee unable to bring it under control. Muller-Wieland to Julia Muller. Hannah McLeod trying to make the Germany captain honest, and tries the blind reverse pass to Otter, but Otter had stopped her run. Twig into Gilbert. Mavers finds Gablak. Gablak up against Shipley. Shipley does well. Discipline here now key for England. We've seen Germany go to 9, 10 and then 9. They don't want to pick up a silly card. Otter loses out to Gilbert. England free hit. Here's Bray. Bray loses out to Otter. Over it goes to Altenberg. Across comes Webb. Altenberg trying to show some 3D skills. Wins the free hit in that corner. Final 2 minutes of quarter 3. England 1, Germany 1. Germany taking the 21-minute lead through Christina Hillman, and then Ellie Wotton equalising after 40 minutes of play.
Germany doing really well at the moment to utilise the whole width of the pitch. They've got 2 players on the left-hand side and also the guys down the right, but just not really using that in the best way possible.
Otter brings it under control well. Kruger picks it up, feeds it into Steindl. Into the hand of Giselle Ansley, who's felt that one. Townsend brings it away. Townsend's got Twig to her left. Still going by herself. Townsend tries to feed it through to Twig. And England get possession in the centre of the park. Unsworth into the foot of Gablak. Play on, says the umpire, Lisa Roach. Unsworth, Shipley to her right. Unsworth sells the dummy, plays it into the head of the circle, and that's well read and well picked off by Franziska Hauke. Hauke inside to Schütze. Schütze still going. Tackle comes in from Gilbert, and Gilbert is penalised. Final 20 seconds of the third quarter. England need to keep this tight. What a entrance to the break it would be for Germany if they were to sneak back in front. And Owsley will run it away down into that corner up against Julia Muller, wins the free hit, but time is against England. And there is the three-quarter time hooter, and it's a quarter which has seen England get back on level terms with Germany. The goal scorer was Ellie Watton. But Danny Kerry wanted more from his team in that third quarter, and he got it. Germany's cause not helped by the 2 yellow cards that they picked up, but I'm sure Jamila Mulders will be disappointed with the manner of the equaliser. It was rather a soft equaliser to concede. England won't care. Ellie Watton has 2 in 2 at this Champions Trophy in Mendoza.
Yeah, exactly. Germany, because they were down with a couple of players, meant that one of their forwards, Gablak, was in the defending circle and unfortunately just caught the back of her stick and went in. But Danny Kerry asked the girls to have belief in themselves, and they've got themselves back into this game, and we just saw Susanna Townsend doing exactly what he asked for, with a splendid turn moving forward straight away.
Well, we've had 2 games already today that have finished 1-1. Is this one going to finish 1-1? The Germany goal on 21 minutes, but this is the England equaliser. Watton just steering it goalwards, and Gablak absolutely distraught that she's turned it into her own goal.
Yeah, she's just defending the wrong side there. She needs to be behind the England player and make sure that ball's going to be received on her forehand and that she's not fishing on her backhand.
So it's all to play for in this final 15 minutes. Surely we're not going to have a third 1-1 draw on day 2. England get us underway in this 4th and final quarter. Nothing to split the 2 teams. England 1, Germany 1 after the first 3 quarters. Germany taking a second quarter lead. England getting back on level terms in that 3rd quarter. Through Ellie Watton. Although Ellie Watton's ball across the circle, there she is, was turned in to her own net by Hannah Gablak. Shipley to Unsworth. Twig up against Steindor. Twig runs into a bit of trouble. Steindor comes away with the ball. Good work from Steindor. Steindor will leave that for Lorenz. Work from Hasselman to get out of that ball, and Watton.
Oh wow.
That's a pass. I think that's caught everybody by surprise.
Susie Townsend looking one of the more threatening forwards for England now. Every time she gets the ball, she's trying to do something, and particularly when she receives the ball in midfield, she's always trying to go forward with her first touch, which is exactly what England need to do against the Germans. Oh.
You've got to be careful there. Steindorf very strong in the tackle. Probably comes to Georgie Twig's rescue, but
she's already
back,
going.
yeah, and that's a yellow card.
Oh no.
And we talked about the discipline.
Yeah, exactly. Georgie Twig has dived in on a couple of tackles today, and after what happened with the sending off the German girls, they've had to do the same.
So now it's England's turn to try and manage the game a player light.
Yeah, this is where England needs someone experienced in the team to be communicating what they need to do, and probably look to Laura Unsworth in this moment to be the person to do that.
Here's Bray. Bray almost losing out to Stockel. Comes back in field. Shipley all caught in two minds and almost gets herself in trouble, and England playing a dangerous game here. And get away with it. Perhaps they're going to have another go at it though. Shipley threatening to turn back in. Good work from Haycroft, unlucky. He's left the ball behind. Otter plays it square to Hillman. Hillman up against McCullen. Very close to putting themselves in some trouble here, England. Lorenz. Shipley and Webb again, but England have the hit.
Yeah, Germany aren't looking as slick as they were a couple of minutes ago, and Gablak's looking quite tired out there as well. So you can see once again they've got 5 substitutions to be made, and I wonder whether that'll bring a bit more of an intensity to the game.
Shipley. Well, advantage being played by Lisa Roach. I'm sure England, down to 10, would actually prefer to have the hit. And now here's a chance for Germany, having won the ball high up the park. Well, that's a wrong decision.
That is a wrong decision.
Had Germany gone right, Pierce Sophie Oldhaffer was in acres of space at the top of the circle, but instead Germany went left, back into the traffic.
Yeah, wonder whether she's seen that one, because you're exactly right. She's totally free on the edge of the circle. Would have had a free shot from there. They do really well, Germany, don't they, in those tight areas in defence. Just that little lifted pass enables them to get out of trouble.
England come up to halfway through their yellow card. Good work from Owsley. Now she's got Jolie in front of her.
Oh, great take.
Yeah, well, she'll do that all day long, Hasselman,
Wow.
won't she?
Yeah.
Got a really good eye for the ball. Is that going to come back off the post? Nope.
That was better from Lily Owsley in terms of changing the angle of attack and cutting infield. Here we see it now. Just nice little touch in, passes Muller, but Jolie, I think it was standing behind the defender and therefore unable to get the ball, and great take from Hasselman.
Shipley needs to move it quickly. She does, to Gilbert. Gilbert back in field, and well tackled by Otter. Unsworth picks it up. They switch it to that far side. Haycroft to Lee. Lee cuts back inside, still going Jolie. And ball out to Queck, I think, was the one there. England trying to go forward. Player light, just need to look after the ball.
Yeah, exactly. They're trying to play the ball through and not around, and in doing so, they're losing a lot of ball high up the field, which is where they need to keep it. England drop into a half-court press now just to try and absorb some of the pressure and wait until they're back to full strength.
Pick up the free hit off Hannah Kruger's foot. That's a lovely pass. Now Kwek has a couple of options in front of her. This is Lee. Lee up against Julia Muller. And Muller makes an easy tackle and wins the free hit. And England back to 11. So they've done well. McLeod stealing it off Schroeder. McLeod into the circle. Lee with a really good opportunity, but she opts not to pull the trigger. Was she not?
I don't know exactly what happened.
She doesn't shoot. She went through on goal.
She got the lift. I think she got a little lift on it and was about to smash it home and then just withdrew.
I'm not sure if she thought she'd try and play it across to her teammate in the centre of the goal, but she was so close. She just had to have a big old swing at it.
Yeah, exactly. And like we saw with Ellie Wotton yesterday, just get something on target. You know, it doesn't have to be extremely hard. It's just important that you put in something towards goal and creating those chances for your team. Here we see it. Ball in from Hannah McLeod. I think her first touch goes up, which is fine. But then, yeah, definitely. Yeah, she needs to put the ball at goal then and do it as soon as possible.
She's trying to find Shayna McCallan in the centre of the goal, but
yeah,
really, as you say, just get it on target, make the keeper make a save. But England still have possession and 6 minutes in which to find a winner and keep Germany out. Is there to be a winner in this game? Or will we have our third 1-all of the day? Lucky from McLeod, good hunting. Lorenz, oh, Gilbert, has she got away with that?
I think she's playing the advantage, yeah.
She might well come back, and she's not going to come back. And Lorenz is injured, actually. She's hurt herself here in this fall.
Yeah. We see it, Susie Gilbert just catches her on her way through, and I think there's just some tired legs out there now, and the feet aren't moving as well as they should be, maybe.
Twig wins the free hit. Space on that right flank. They can pick out Owsley, they can. Owsley now running into the circle. Owsley on the reverse stick.
Oh.
Well, she's missed that by an awful long way. But it just parted in front of her, didn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit like the opportunity Susie Townsend had in the first half. Look, interestingly, that looked like it might have caught a German stick, but umpire was there and said it was a hit out. So, yeah, needs to get that opportunity on target again.
No protest from the England players.
No, there wasn't. So, you know, that's 2 opportunities in an international game where they've had that.
And you can see Lorenz in tears and chances there. Nope. Just seeing Lorenz in tears on the sideline. But England finishing strongly in this one. Will they just run out of time?
We spoke yesterday, didn't we, of how Germany are renowned for being so resilient and really competing until the last second. So England need to be aware of that now and have the belief themselves that they can go up the other end of the field and get a goal. Yeah,
Germany definitely have the capability of doing to England what Australia did to England in the Commonwealth Games final, scoring in the last 15 seconds. So England, as you say, have to beware. And bringing it away is Georgie Twig. Good work from Twig, good strength. Now Owsley, she's through, she's behind the defender. Behind Stockel, Owsley onto the reverse stick. Owsley, good save from Reynolds, stayed big. Following it up, can they get the shot away? Penalty corner, good work from Sophie Bray in following it up.
Yeah, she did well. Georgie Twigg created that opportunity, a nice bit of skill on the right-hand side, and had good vision to just play the ball into space for Lily Owsley to get on the end of. But yeah, Sophie Braid worked hard running through the centre of the field to try and support that, and in doing so managed to get a shot off and win a corner for England.
Owsley's got some pace on her.
Yeah, she has. I think the key for her though is that she doesn't just run in a straight line, that she actually changes the angle, because then she can be really, really creative.
Just got it a bit too close to the keeper. But England have a chance here. And Giselle Ansley is at the top of the circle, the left castle. Laura Unsworth at the right. I'm not sure what's going here, but the slip has gone wide. That probably wasn't quite as quick as they would have wanted, England, but they did get the shot on target.
Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't executed as well as they would have wanted, but as we said at the start of the game, they need variations in their corners, so it's really nice to see them trying one.
Unsworth. Good work from Twigg. Unsworth can't get the ball across. It's all very, very tight down there, but England have won the free hit. Unsworth into the circle. Shot goalwards. Was that off the player? They're going to go upstairs. I think this might be an umpire referral. Oh, Mercedes Sanchez has been clever. All she's done is blowing the whistle.
Yeah. Okay.
And England are going to refer, because you do see umpires taking it upon themselves sometimes to refer, but Twigg.
Sophie Braid's hurt herself in the process as well.
Okay, England refer.
Yes, Mercedes. England team asked about the food. Yeah, in the circle. Okay, so I'm looking for a German food. Yes, please. Okay, I'll have a look.
So, let's have another look. Unsworth. It's a good save.
It's really difficult
To see from that angle. Yeah. I think it's a decent save. Does Reynolds make the initial save? I think Reynolds saves there, and is this the foot here? Can't see.
I think it's when it comes off Reynolds and drops down.
But Cloud's pretty convinced.
Yeah.
I think we might need another angle. If indeed there is another angle. Can't really make a decision from there.
No.
So if those are the only angles we have, then the on-field decision will stand.
Mercedes, I have a decision for you. Okay. Came off the leg of the German player as it was going towards goal, so therefore it is a penalty stroke. Penalty stroke, okay? Going in. Yeah. Whoa. Okay.
What?
Okay.
Well, it's a penalty stroke, I guess, because it's going goalwards.
Wait, one. Just one. No. They say, wait. Whoa. Say the ball was going towards goal when it hit the player, so therefore it's a penalty stroke. It was going before, it doesn't matter, okay? They check, and that's what they're telling us, so that's what we're going to play. Okay? This is the advice that we've given, and we can't refer a referral. Okay? We can't refer a referral. Thank you. Okay? Penalty stroke.
Wow. You can't refer a referral. So, Georgie Twigg against Christina Reynolds to give England a 2-1 lead with 2:29. And, well, I think that's more than England expected, that's for sure. Twigg against Reynolds. And justice done, I think. Good save from Reynolds.
Yeah, great save from Reynolds. She's a tall goalkeeper, but did really well to outstretch and save that. Yeah, that was surprising to me, to be honest. So Yeah, not really in the corner either from Georgie Twig. Down the middle and managed to save it, so Reynolds really happy with that, and I imagine Muller and her teammates as well, in terms of, I think they would have felt a bit aggrieved had that gone in.
Yeah, good balance from Reynolds there as well, really good balance, you could see that, so any aspiring goalkeepers out there. Now, can England? Well, there's a penalty corner for that tackle by Nina Hasselmann. And no complaints here. She just runs in to Susanna Townsend.
Yeah, Suzanne Townsend, as I said, been good in moving forward, shows her strength in. Hasselmann just doesn't get that right at all.
Well, it's all happening at the end here, isn't it?
It is, exciting end to the game.
Penalty stroke save, now a penalty corner for England. And Ansley and Queck now at the top of the circle. And it comes to Ansley. Ansley's flick. And that's a great save.
Yeah, had a feeling that
Oh,
Michael...
16 has been given. It's a long corner.
It's a long corner.
Muller not happy with that decision either. It's going to be some interesting chat between the umpires and Julia Muller at the end of this game. Schütze, as we enter the final couple of minutes. Owsley again giving it absolutely everything. It's been a fascinating encounter, this one. Thoroughly enjoyable game of hockey to watch. And there may still be plenty of drama left. Now let's have a look at the penalty corner.
Yeah, here's the corner, straight to Ansley off the top.
No, it is a 16.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think she was meaning to drag that so wide. I don't think it was back to the injector. I think it was more of a straight drag on goal.
Now Otter into Kruger, into Hillman, Hillman into the circle. Long corner, good defensive work from England, but this is where Germany are dangerous. This is where they like to be in the final minute of a match. This is the opportunity, and this I think would bring them absolute real joy after the last 2 minutes with that penalty corner and penalty stroke. Here's the shot, and it's turned behind for the long corner. Hasselmann to Muller. Muller-Wieland to her right. Julia Muller's going to drill this in, looking for the deflection. In it comes. Ooh. It's gone all the way. And at the back post, with a stick on the ground, is Katarina Otter. But somehow it hasn't hit the stick. And now England, chance for them to charge of the Light Brigade. If Owsley can play this into Ellie Watton, she can't. And we have our third 1-1 draw of the afternoon. What a game. What a finish to this game in Pool B. There's the final hooter. England and Germany can't be split. What a thrilling final quarter we've had, but there's been no score, or no addition to the score. It's England 1, Germany 1. Wow. Christina Reynolds saving a penalty stroke 3 minutes from time to keep Germany on level terms with England. In fairness, I think justice was served with that stroke save from Reynolds. But England, despite having that penalty stroke saved, had by far the best chances of that match. And they might rue the fact that they couldn't get over the line. So England 1, Germany 1. The full-time score in this Pool B clash. Let's have a look at the highlights, Sarah. This is the opening goal.
Yeah, good bit of skill on the baseline, as we said, and a great finish. Just absolutely making sure that ball's gone into the back of the net there from Hillman. No doubt about it. Then down the other side, we saw the ball catch in. Ellie Wotton go hold of it, but Gablak unfortunately took that last touch and it just went between Reynolds' legs. Really unfortunate touch there.
That's the yellow card.
Yeah, there's the tackle that took Georgie Twigg off for 5 minutes. But like we said at the start, it was always going to be a feisty encounter, wasn't it? And it demonstrated that.
There was a chance for Owsley. Here's the penalty stroke. Good save, although it wasn't the best stroke. Fairly central, in fact. Christina Reynolds doing really well to keep that one out. Well, let's get reaction from that match. I think Sam Queck, the England captain, is pitchside with Mel Cluder.
Sam, can you give us your thoughts on that game?
Yeah, I mean, I think we were kind of, you know, started where we finished yesterday on the front foot against Australia, and the momentum was good. I think we can learn a lot from the last quarter there. You know, we had our opportunities which we didn't take, and unfortunately, you know, that's what came out with the draw.
It looked like a pretty physical contest. How pleased are you with the girls and their discipline?
Yeah, really good. I think, you know, we tried a new press today, so that was really good. We applied ourselves well. Physically, I think, you know, we've got the legs. We kept going. I'm really pleased with the girls. So yeah, good.
Brilliant. Good. Well done today, and good luck against Argentina on Tuesday.
Cheers, thank you.
So the thoughts of Sam Queck, and as we look at Christina Hillman, Julia Muller has taken up her position in the firing line, and it'll be interesting to hear her take, especially on those final 5 minutes. Let's go back down to Mel.
Julia, can you give me your thoughts on the game today?
Yeah, it's a bit messy in my head, I have to say, because it was like we call it ping pong, so it was an up and down game. But I think, yeah, we could have stayed with a little bit more ball possession and a little bit more structure that we have had yesterday in the second half. But I think it's a bit unlucky, especially the referrals in the end. I think it wasn't a stroke. Well, our keeper made a good job, but not happy with that.
But in terms of a draw, would you have taken a point at the start of the game?
Well, we went for 3 points for sure, but I think a 1-1 in the end is okay, yeah.
Well done today, and good luck against Australia on Tuesday.
Thanks.
Yes, Julia saying as it is, and Danny Carey and his team will go away and prepare for the match against Argentina at 3:30 on Tuesday, and Germany will place Australia at 1 o'clock, the first game on Tuesday. So a fascinating encounter here in Mendoza. Match 3 on day 2. England and Germany couldn't be split. There was plenty of drama in it, but in the end a draw was the result. Final score, England 1, Germany 1.